Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now on an offensive, saying that he did not fall. He said he stepped on a metal object, that it was a metal object when he stepped on as he was about to go and take a group photo with the president of Turkey over his state visit in Turkey. He said he had a doba dance, what you describe as doba dance, that people should stop saying that he fell. That people are now saying that he collapsed and he fell, or his legs are weak, and that he just slumped off due to pain in his legs, and that no, that it was a metal object. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you people can lie. Metal object. What is a metal object doing in that place? A place that has been swept, cleaned, checked. You know, they have to double check, ensure that the place that is tight. What metal object do you want? Maybe you should rather say you trip on a cable of a microphone cable. Then we can say, yeah, because journalists were there perhaps. What metal object? What metal object is in that place that you are telling? Pictures that we all saw, that we all watched. We also saw how you were being guided by Tayyip Erdogan. Tayyip Erdogan was pushing you like this, and stand like this, was behind you so I should not collapse. It's like they knew or they know that you had a medical issue. They're not telling us. In fact, you will not hear it from my mouth. Watch it.
Light is on Nigerian President Bola Tinubu as he makes a state visit to Turkey. An impending trial of military officers who allegedly staged a coup stretched security forces as the wave of attacks and kidnappings by bandits and terrorists continues, and a cost of living crisis, leaving more than half of Nigerians reportedly struggling to make ends meet. Yet, no one is talking about any of these topics because President Tinubu took a tumble at a reception ceremony in Ankara, and the clip has gone viral. While 73-year-old Tinubu is in Turkey on a two-day state visit, security and trade cooperation are on the agenda as the Nigerian president holds a series of talks with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Despite his fall, Tinubu's aide confirmed on social media that the president was okay.
President Tinubu in great shape as state visit proceeds smoothly. After a stately welcome ceremony in Ankara, Carl Linguistic proceeded to scheduled bilateral meetings with President of Turkey and other senior government officials from both countries.
Another spokesperson for the president went a step further.
This is not a big deal, except for those who want to make mischief out of a fleeting incident. It was a mere stumble. Thank God, not a fall.
He also confirmed what caused the fall, claiming Tinubu stepped on a metal object on the floor, which made him lose his balance. But this is not the first time Nigeria's president has fallen in public. In June 2024, Tinubu slipped and hit the deck as he climbed the steps of a vehicle in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. He was at an event to mark 25 years of democracy in the country. On that occasion, the president made light of the fall, joking that he was dancing.
Early this morning, I had a swagger, and it's on the social media. They're confused whether I was doing Buga or doing Babinraga. But it's a day to celebrate democracy while doing Dobel for the day. I'm a traditional Yoruba boy. I did my Dobel.
But this time around, the stumble from Tinubu is a distraction, with serious discussions underway. Nigeria remains under a nationwide security emergency, with continued attacks in the northeast. Groups like Boko Haram and ISWAP have wreaked havoc, creating fear among locals in the region. And Turkey has a substantial footprint across Africa when it comes to arms sales. Nigeria are one of at least 25 countries in the continent who purchase Turkish drones. These discussions in Ankara are expected to deepen defence cooperation at a time Nigeria needs it most. President Tinubu is under scrutiny domestically. He hopes to return from Turkey with agreements that show he is working on security and economic issues. Whether it was a fall or a stumble, this incident in Ankara is nothing more than a distraction from the serious diplomacy